Now, after watching Hell in a Cell, we welcome you to WWE Superstars. Welcome everybody to WWE Superstars. You are looking live in a sold-out arena in WWE 2K15, 2K14, excuse me. Today, just watched up Hell in a Cell. Overall, the show was solid, with a possible match of the year ruined by a return of a certain superstar, which I felt was rushed. So what we're going to do, a preview episode first before we actually get started. Here. Oh, whoops. I think we know what to do, which is actually really appropriate. Oh, whoa. Damn. Come on. Get it together, Michael. Come on. There we go. Oh, come on. I have to choose the arena. Really? Overall, I thought that it was very well done. The show was very well done. Thought the show was actually really good. Thought the show was actually very good. We started all things off with the pre-show, which I thought the Miz was gonna, Damien Mizdow was gonna turn face, but in the end, we didn't see it. They said we're the best of friends, saying he's the best double the Miz has ever gotten, which is pretty much safe to say they're building it up. Then we got to our first. Then we had a surprise bonus match between Mark Henry and Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas came out saying that he is ashamed that Dallas has his last name, so he changed it to Bo Washington, which it turns out was making fun of the Dallas Cowboys. Mark Henry squashes Bo Dallas in 45 seconds. Nothing to say there. Next, we got the first actual matchup. Dolph Ziggler versus Cesaro in a 2 out of 3 falls match. This was an awesome way to kick the show off, and it was very good considering how much this thing was going. Dolph Ziggler wins 2 straight falls to win, one by a roll-up. Now, my only complaint here is that Cesaro this should have been a third fall. I had no problems with it, but I think if there was a third fall, this would have been a Match of the Year nomination. Even Alex Riley on the WWE pre-show said something like that. Next up, we got the match that I was dreading throughout the most of this match. It was Nikki versus Brie. The winner becomes the winner's personal assistant. And I thought this match was gonna suck, but Lord and behold, I was pretty much wrong. I was wrong. This match was actually pretty solid, but I had internet problems throughout most of it. Then, from what I understand, for most of it, I have to watch this back later. Nikki won by a rack attack. Yeah, you might want to change your name there. The finishing move there, Nikki. So I was surprised I picked Brie, but I was a little thrown off by that. I don't know why they didn't go with that. Next, it was Gold and Stardust versus the Usos for the Tag Team Championships. Gold and Stardust win when Goldust hit the final cut. This was actually a very solid match. A very solid. Were the tag team opponents here. My only complaint was the way it ended. The way it ended was kind of silly. That it was because the ref got his back turned. It looked like the Usos were going to win, but in the end, they lost in the technicality. So my guess is that very soon we may see a possible new tag team coming to the fray, like the Ascension or the Lucha Dragons. Next came one of the biggest surprises of the night, John Cena versus Randy Orton. Yeah, everyone thought this was the main event. Wrong. This was the match following the tag team title match. But they had to put it in somewhere. Here. So, this match was pretty good, but the only problem is we've seen this match thousands of times. But most people were falling asleep during this match because they've seen it before. Most of us woke up when, Randy Orton did a true RKO out of nowhere. He was about to get his, John Cena was about to hit the attitude adjustment, and then Randy Orton hits him with an RKO. And this is probably where most of the fans are pissed off at. Randy Orton lost. And, that's actually appropriate concerning the main event. So it's kind of appropriate considering the main event, so that's all I'm saying there at this time. Hey, they're playing the theme again, that's awesome. Da-dun. Da-dun. So, it was pretty. John Cena wins by doing an avalanche attitude adjustment through a table. And you could tell most of the fans are pissed off about that. Next came possibly the biggest comedy highlight of the night. Sheamus versus Miz for the Intercontinental for the United States Championship. This match was boring as heck. The only crowd was I was paying attention to Miz now because you never know if Sandow might turn face in a minute. And it looked like at one point it was going to happen when Miz knocked out Sandow by accident. And then all of a sudden Sandow didn't get it. Hit. Sheamus wins with the bro kick in midair. And then probably the biggest comedy highlight was we knew Damien Sandow mimics what Miz does. Sheamus was making fun of it. And oh, I'm sorry. Sheamus made them both do the YMCA. Oh, that was great. I loved it. Oh, man. You may not like Sheamus, but you gotta give him credit for adding a little comedy into this. Even JBL was doing it. So, yeah, it was a good comedy highlight. This shows how talented Damien Sandow really is. So I'm expecting somewhere down the line we are going to see Sandow versus Miz. With Sandow most likely being the face. Next came Big Show versus Rusev. Rusev wins by making the Big Show quote-unquote tap out, which turns out I looked it back and it looked like Big Show passed out. Mark Henry did come down, which everyone knew there was a slight chance of a good chance of a heel turn by Mark Henry. We didn't get it. So this means we may get it somewhere down the line. In the very near future. To say the least. Next came the main event. Oh, we got AJ Lee versus Paige. This was really good. Both Divas matches were great. Were good. AJ Lee wins via the Black Widow, like I said. Next came the Hell in a Cell match. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. This match was terrific. Probably one of the best Hell in a Cell matches, period. Especially the nice little homage to Shawn Michaels falling off the side of the Hell in a Cell. But instead, they made it better. Both of them fell off the side of the cell, and both of them went through the announce tables. Which was great. But then, probably one of the dumbest moments of the night. I can't believe I'm saying this. Bray Wyatt returns and interferes with Dean Ambrose. But the way they built up his return with the hog and everything was fantastic. But having him interfere during a match and have Seth Rollins win that way, that felt stupid. I'm sorry, that was really stupid. Here's what I think they should have done. I think they rushed it at the last minute. So what I think going to happen is that Jesse was going to hit him with the curb stomp and have him win that way. Have him win that way. Have him win, have him leave, and then Dean decided to get up. That's when you have Bray Wyatt return. So the next feud for Dean is Bray Wyatt. This is probably one of the most brutal matches. And now let's see what happens as we head into Survivor Series. But now we got that review out of the way. Let's focus on superstars, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. In summary, in Natalya, we are live at the Pepsi Center at Denver, Colorado. Da 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 da. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Natalya's looking like her father, WWE legend Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Think you're looking forward to SmackDown tomorrow night? You bet I am. There's no telling what's going to happen. A quick punch to the gut. Whoa, what a drop kick. Textbook counter by Natalya. Ooh, that big right hand driven right into the rib cage. He's back out over the legs. Yes, wants the grab on it. There's no escape. In the ropes, and that may have been the only escape. This is unreal, King. I don't think when most see a portrait of beauty like this, they think she's also as tough as nails. Some are showing she's just that, and then, oh my God.
Shooting star press.
Starting to come together in support. They're urging him to turn it around. This match has taken so much out of her. Moving on pure instinct now. What will it take to finish this superstar? Summer goes behind. Nicely reversed there by Natalya. Natalya countering nicely there. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical. Natalya setting it up.
Here it comes, the sharpshooter, the sharpshooter, the sharpshooter, and Summer Rae has to tap out. And Natalya has to tap out.
Here is your winner, Natalya. Well, let's be honest. This one wasn't even close. Oh, yeah.
The Total Divas are just gonna keep on dominating. Coming up next, we have a debut. Just like Zayn, we have Willum making his debut against the former #1 contender for the Mike from LA1 Heavyweight Championship of the World, Darren Young, who has yet to debut on WWE television yet. Which I think if there's a better time to do it, better do it tomorrow, because tomorrow night on Raw, where he will probably return with Ryback as well. And here comes the $1 Million Champions, one half of the new tag team. Oh wait, no, this is Big Show. No, this is Will, my bad. And there you see Willum getting ready to make his debut here. We're gonna see, is it gonna happen here tonight? So here we go, and Willem's the biggest character I have ever created here on the WWE, here in any WWE game. And of course, he's the only one of the only guys that actually wear a singlet. Wait a minute, uh-oh. Oh man, what a move by Willum. About all the yellows. Oh man, there goes the announce table.
These matches on WWE Superstars are extremely important in building momentum. Well, every win's important. But you're right. You sure don't want to head into Raw or SmackDown with a loss on Thursday night. And again, Sunshine going to the top rope. Tremendous move. And that punch lands hard. How is Darren Young enduring such physical abuse? After all of these shots to the head, I've got a feeling that Soup's going to be on his diet for the foreseeable future. I don't know how you counter this. I don't know how he's going to get out of this here. Sunshine, there's no...
There's that arm drag. That's pretty much gonna do it here. 1, 2, and Darren Young kicks out.
Sunshine got all of that. Oh my, look at the blood just pouring down his face. Did he score the pin? 2, 3.
That was it. That's it for Willem. Thanks for coming. As Willem gets a win. As Willem gets the victory here on Superstars. And coming up next, we have an Intercontinental title match between the current Intercontinental champion Ryan Hitchcock against Austin Benjamin. And now, can Austin Benjamin rebound after losing the Mike from LA1 World Heavyweight Championship to Noah Price? Because he is still owed a rematch, but the big question is... Here we go. And we...
The champion has had quite a story. And tonight, he's looking to write another chapter.
And we can't confirm that Ryan Hitchcock will defend the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam Kickoff against the former champion, Bad News Barrett. Now the big question is, will that match stay the same as long as he makes it past this man?
Introducing the challenger from Leeds, England, Austin Benjamin. Oh man, two of the most exciting superstars in the WWE.
And once again, we have no graphic. Brilliant.
championship hangs in the balance.
And suplex here.
What a decapitating lariat. He's still not through. Right in the kisser. What a haymaker. A huge right hand. And that's a stiff kick. An elbow. Oh, the punch connects. With the championship at stake, you know these superstars will give everything they have to win here tonight. And there's the submission. This might be it. Oh, man. Was that painful? This is serious gut-check time.
And Ryan Hitchcock, we're gonna have a new champion. And we did. He did it. He did it. Austin Benjamin is the new Intercontinental Champion. Austin Benjamin has done it. We got us a new champion.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Austin Benjamin. Wow, what a match. What an effort by these combatants. Boy, did that submission hold the pace. And on top of that, there's a new champion in the WWE.
And your heart, thank you. Thank you. Ryan Hitchcock's reign is over. Now we may have an equally fair fight into this match. But coming up next, can Ryan Hitchcock's compadre, Michael Taylor, handle the pressure as well? But the bad news is for him, he's got a match with Gedediah. Here tonight. Here we go. Da, 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 da.
And approaching the ring from the edge of reality, Michael Taylor. Both superstars look ready.
And Michael Taylor has a date with the Backman 18 Championship, and because at 2 weeks at SummerSlam, he'll be facing the current champion Goldberg and Ryan and Woodrow Ambrose for the opportunity to become the Backman 18 champion. And boy, would this be tough for Frontierland. So here tonight, and also we have just received word that Ryan Hitchcock will invoke his rematch clause against Austin Benjamin tomorrow night on SmackDown.
Here. But if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com to catch up on all the action. There's the clothesline. You hear how his leg connected? This arena starting to come together in support. They're urging him to turn it around. Franco with a great counter. Submission locked in. And this might be it.
And he got a rope break. Wait a minute. DDT. It's over. Ah, Jack got rope breaked. And boy, the crowd wants Jed to win this thing and knock out Michael Taylor and give him a loss heading to his match at SummerSlam. That's it right there. 1, 2, 3, and Jed gets the victory, and Rainbow Ridge takes the lead in victories. Nice match there by And coming up next, we're debuting a championship here tonight. Yes, that's right. We're debuting a new championship. As the new tag team, the Cobra Slayers, teaming of Simon Belmont and Santino Marella, taking on 3MB for the Rated R Tag Team Championship. Which, for those of you who don't know, this is the same thing as the Rated R Championships, but we built it for the Tag Team Division. Here we go. Let's see who's going to be our first Rated R Tag Team Champion. What the? Oh my god! What? You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Oh man, this is getting a lot brutal, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter. Oh, come on. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, broken up. Ah, broken up. Oh my god. The Cobra Slayers are probably one step closer of slaying 3MB. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Oh no. It looks like they're screwed. Unless Jinder screws this one up. This thing could be over. And it is over. The Cobra Slayers have defeated 3MB. They are the first Rated R Tag Team Champions. Tough luck for Tough luck for 3MB because they would have been all champions again. But not happening today. Not happening today. Sorry. So now let's take a look at the card because it's obvious we're gonna have an Intercontinental title match. Okay, this match is staying. That's leaving. That one's probably staying. This one, that one's gonna be the Intercontinental title match. Yeah, we got a lot of work here left for us to do. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See ya.